In this video, we unbox, set up and test a pair of smart plugs with a handy additional feature. It's DADvinci time. It's unboxing time of the Wesho twin pack smart sockets here. As you can probably see on the diagram on the box, there is actually a USB charging port. This is what I was mentioning in the intro to this video of being the extra feature. It's actually very handy. On the side we have the usual details about input voltage, the max rating, output voltage, and obviously the important things such as the fact you need a 2.4 gigahertz network on your router to be able to connect up this and like many other smart devices such as smart bulbs and smart sockets. So we've got a bit of branding on there and a few other barcodey things there. So let's have a look inside the box to see what we get as part of this. So let's pull these out here. So there's not a lot of packaging, which is good. So we have one smart socket and two smart sockets, and we also have the usual manual here. So this looks like it uses the Tuya app. There's the QR code there to scan on your device and install. So we have the setup details for that and how to connect to Alexa. There's also a Q&A, so there's like a troubleshooting guide on there, and also details about how to connect to Google Home. So that's great, that's covered there, so that should be able to cover any situation. So let's have a look at the smart plugs themselves. Okay, so there's the USB port. This is a 2 amp 5 volt, so that I think is compatible for fast charging. So on the back there we have the model number, we have obviously another QR code there for scanning for installation of the app, and the various input and output voltages on there. It seems well screwed together. Got a responsive on-off button there, and there's an LED there which we'll see when we set up. Use the usual bash test. There's nothing rattling inside, so well constructed. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this up on the Smart Life app, not the actual Tuya app that's comes with or recommended with this, because I find that the connectivity to the IFTTT application is a lot better, so we can do more things with home automation. So I'm actually suggesting a video now in the top corner that you might want to have a look at as part of our IFTTT tutorials that we do on this channel. Time to set up the plugs now in the Smart Life app. So really all you need to do is grab yourself a smart plug, find a socket and plug it in. So give that a few seconds. You'll see it coming on with a blue LED there. If we just switch that, we're looking to see whether the red LED is actually flashing or blinking quickly, which it is about twice a second, which is a good sign. So that plug is now ready to be configured in the app. So we'll grab ourselves an app, which is one I've already sorted out here. So I'm just going to add that as a new device. I'm going to add that as an electrical outlet there and just confirm that it's rapidly blinking. So I'm going to confirm that, which then brings up my password details. I'm just going to enter my password details for my supported 2.4 gigahertz network. Okay, now, so we've got a progress bar coming, or progress loop coming up now, telling us that it's currently looking for the device, and this will then set it up and then hopefully give us confirmation once this has got through the loop. And there we have it, device successfully added, and it's now come up as smart plug USB. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set both the plugs up now, give them sensible names, and then we can do a test on my filming lights. Time to test the plugs out now. So these two plugs here are my filming lights. So that's filming light A there over there and B over there. So I'm going to take one out. I'm going to plug that in now. There we go. That's in, ready to go. And let's do the other one. So let's do B as well. So they're both plugged in, are ready to go now. The blue lights indicate that the plugs are on. So I'm going to pull up the Smart Life app now. So first off, we're going to test this light over here, which is Studio Light A. There we go, nice and responsive. And now we're going to test Studio Light B. Very nice, yep, very responsive. Now it's time to have a look at voice assistants. I think we should have a chat with our favourite voice assistants. So let's get going. Let's start off with Google. So Switch off studio light B.
Alright, turning the studio light B off.
Switch off studio light A.
Alright, turning off the studio light A.
Switch on studio light A. Switch on studio light B. So that works fine. One thing that you will notice on here is the fact the USB ports that the devices are connected to, the voice assistants, did not switch off when we switch on and off the sockets. So they stay powered all the time. That's just an important note. So there you have it. 2 plugs set up, working and testing. We hope you liked our video. All the links you'll need will be in the description below. Like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And stay tuned to DADvinci.